What's up, guys? You're listening to a Thursday Thunder episode of the MFCEO Project. I'm Andy. I'm your host, and I am the motherfucking CEO. As you guys know, we are always trying to bring you the heat, bring you the motivation, bring you the knowledge so that you can take control of your own life. And I want to just riff on something here real quick. It's not, we don't have an agenda. I don't have a piece of paper sitting in front of me. It's just me and you talking here. And I want you guys to think about something, and it's only going to take a minute. All right. Look, as you guys know, if you've been following me, I have been very, very serious about my fitness so far this year. Being the CEO of multiple companies, being busy, blah, 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 blah. I can make all the excuses in the world. I've let myself go. That's the bottom line, okay? I've spent 15 years staying in excellent shape. The last 2 or 3 years, I've started to enjoy it, let myself enjoy a few too many whiskeys and a few too many pizzas, and things have gotten out of hand. So if you follow me, you know that I have been very, very dedicated to this cause and this mission, which I am to all the missions I have, okay? So I started on January 4th. Here it is, February 18th. And this morning when I got up to go to the gym, this was the first day I woke up in this whole time where I just really didn't want to go. I didn't want to do the thing that I know I needed to do to accomplish my goal. I didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't feel like sweating. I didn't feel like doing my cardio. I didn't feel like lifting. And I would honestly have rather done anything than go do those things. But you know what? I got up and I went and fucking did it. All right. I went in, I did my cardio, I did my weights. I came out ready to fucking throw up, and I felt good about it. But it got me thinking, guys, and it got me thinking about not just fitness, but life and business and everything. All right. We talk about doing things, and then we talk about doing things when we don't feel like doing them. And if you've heard me speak live, you know that, I talk about doing it anyway, and I talk about taking control of the days that you don't feel like doing it. But what we don't talk about is starting to love those kind of days, all right? And I call these days test days, all right? Test days. And the reason I call them test days is because it's the day that you are testing yourself, and you are testing your will, you are testing your mentality, you're testing your discipline, you're testing your dedication, and you find out what you're really made of on these days, all right? And the way you become good at understanding and knowing and believing that you could accomplish anything is by conquering the days that you're tested, the days that you test yourself, okay? And how do you become good at becoming good at testing yourself and becoming good at conquering those days? Guess what? You got to start with doing them on the absolute hardest days that there possibly are. Okay, those are your test days. Those are the days like today where I didn't want to get up and go to the gym. I don't feel like fucking eating right. I don't feel like doing my cardio, all right? But I did it anyway because I'm fucking dedicated to this goal. I'm dedicated to making sure I get results. I'm dedicated to making sure that I don't make an ass out of myself after opening my mouth about how I'm going to get in shape this year and not getting in shape. It's not going to fucking happen, all right? It's that important to me. And we talk a lot about, doing it anyway and doing the work and doing this and that and blah, blah, blah. But the real key, I think, that differentiates people from successful and not successful are these days that I'm talking about. It's the test days. It's the days that you know what you need to do, but you just don't fucking do it, or you do it half-ass, all right? And the key to becoming extremely successful in any of the areas of life that you want to conquer is going to be to not only learn to love these test days, but learn how to fucking dominate every single time you have one, all right? Learn how to get excited when that feeling creeps in of, I don't want to do it. Learn how to get excited when that feeling creeps in of, I'm not feeling like it. Learn how to get excited when that feeling creeps in of, I'd rather be doing something else. And say, you know what, motherfucker? This is a test. This is the day I'm going to find out if my goals really are my goals. Okay, it's not good enough just to say, oh, I'm doing good on my test days and today was rough and blah, blah, blah. No, I'm talking about looking yourself in the mirror, looking yourself in the eye and saying, I'm going to fucking dominate today better than any other day. Okay. And that's a mentality you cultivate whenever you look at these test days as an opportunity to improve your strength, your dedication, your determination, your mental will, your mental toughness. And that's how you get where you want to be. And guys, I deal with dozens, if not hundreds of millionaires on a weekly basis. And I can tell you right now, every single one of those motherfuckers loves test days. They love being tested. They love looking themselves in the mirror and challenging themselves. They love the feeling of not feeling like doing something and then going and kicking its ass anyway. Those are the real victories in life. It's easy to do shit when you feel like doing shit. Most people will do that. It's easy to do shit when you feel like, oh, I really feel like going out and doing my fitness. That's easy. That doesn't mean anything. What really means something is when you don't feel like doing something and you go out and you kick its ass regardless of how you're feeling. So guys, recognize your test days. Recognize the way you learn to dominate your test days is by kicking ass every single time. And what'll happen? You'll build confidence. You'll build self-esteem. You'll build momentum. And guess what'll happen? Those test days will not become something you dread. They'll become something that you live for. And when those test days become something that you live for, something you look forward to, now you're talking about a whole different level of mindset. You're talking about a whole different level of momentum. You're talking about an unstoppable fucking force of nature that cannot be fucked with in any area of life. And that's where I want you to be. That's where you need to be. And that's where we're gonna fucking be.